Here's a G pentatonic scale, and I'm going to throw the flat 3 in there. I call that the Bluegrass Scale. It's a scale that's often found when you take a break on a bluegrass tune. It's the same scale that you use in the blues. You can use it in country music. You can use it rock and roll. The blues scale, you start on the 6th of the scale, but it's the same notes. More on that for another video. So the G pentatonic scale is the root, which is G, the second A, the third B. I'm going to do B flat to B, the fifth D, and the sixth E. You can construct a pentatonic scale from any note if you go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. So in this case, we're going to do G. So you have G, A, flat 3, which is B flat, B natural, D, E, and end it with a G. So, some licks that you can use to get you started. One would be going from the B flat to the B to the D. There's a couple of things you can do with this. You can play a second D at the top and be, or you can just do the 3 notes. You can do it as a triplet, or you can do it as a duple, so it's 3 notes over 4, which gives a fun effect. That's a really handy one. You can also do the same slide from B flat to B and go up to a G. You can also do it as a double stop. So, you wonder what would happen if I threw the D in there. See, this is what you do. You kind of start with something and then you start experimenting. That's kind of nice. So sometimes if you get started with a lick, that kind of propels you and you can come up with some other things. So you can also, a real common one to add, you'll probably even think of it yourself, is to add this. That sounds so typical bluegrass or blues, doesn't it? But you can go. So then, if you wanted to play the bottom octave, I'd say get bored with 1 octave before you add another octave. Your bottom octave would be G, A, B flat, B, D, E, G. Same. Down here, you can play with an open D and get a nice. So it's that same. I just did the open D with it, which means I don't have to play the D. And then you can change rhythms. You can change where you put it on the beat. You can go 1 and 2, 1. You can go 1 and 2. Play around with it with different chords. The nifty thing about the pentatonic scale is it works over all the diatonic chords that you find in a key. So if you're playing over with somebody playing in the key of G, as long as they don't throw something in that's outside of the regular harmonic structure of the key of G major, you'll be fine. As long as they don't play an E flat chord, for example, you should be okay. And so you can get numerous backing tracks on YouTube. You can get all sorts of backing tracks are available. Just look for G, country, G, uh, bluegrass. Get a song in the key of G major, like I'll Fly Away or Will the Circle Be Unbroken, and you can just play that scale over those chords and it works beautifully. Have fun!